So anyway, guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm looking to perform with myself. I am trying to control myself. I'm trying to do better for myself. I have to talk it out with myself over here to motivate myself a bit because I feel down on my life. So I need to feel much more better. I've been smoking cigarettes. I owe my dad 4 cigarettes, so I'm going to give him 4 cigarettes. I'm going to give him 5 cigarettes now. I feel down on life, guys. I feel underappreciated by myself over here. I feel I'm ready to quit smoking cigarettes now. And I'm ready to record my life. I'm ready to do life much better for myself. So I can do something much more with myself over here. So I'm going to watch some wrestling. And I'm going to talk it out with myself over here. So I do a better life for myself. I don't feel like making music at the moment. I feel like just sitting around doing my life. I need to drink some water. I have to get back to a better way of life for myself personally, so I'll do greater. I'm ready to follow my one-step program now because nothing makes me feel much better than that, and I'm ready to do a better way of life for myself. So it's more how I feel. I need to do better for myself over here. So that I live life much greater for myself. I have to wash some dishes. Return some stuff over here. I have to return some stuff. I'm learning, I'm growing. I'm understanding my life is nowhere near where I want it to be. I turn off the lights. I put on the heater. I feel much better now. I feel down in my life. I feel down. But I need to help myself to grow. Have some water. My dad's sleeping at the moment. I want to just watch some wrestling while I grow myself over here. And it's more how it is. I want to develop myself. But to develop myself, I have to follow Jesus Christ and I have to do it alone. And my mum keeps putting fake knowledge at me. And she keeps giving me her knowledge. But it's not to say that it's wrong knowledge or something. I mean, it's not wrong knowledge, but she's not right about everything. She thinks she's always right. And she thinks her way is the only way. And she's stubborn. And she keeps calling me stubborn. And she keeps talking to me. But I want her to talk to me. But I don't want her to control my life. But that's what she wants to do. She wants to control my life so that I impress her and so that I focus on her in my life. And she wants me to impress her. I mean, she wants me to do exactly as she says. I mean, you understand? And then it's never enough. I mean, as soon as I do something for her, she wants more from it. And she wants more out of me. And as soon as you tell her what's up, she gets angry. I mean, as soon as you tell her what you think really, then she gets angry. And that's how I cannot talk to her much. But I can talk to anybody. But all I seek to do from the conversation with her is just to let pass by the time. I just want to pass by the time with her. So when she talks, I say, yeah. Alright, Mum. Alright. Yeah, you're right. You're right about everything. I mean, she's always right about everything. I mean, you understand? She always thinks that her way is the only way about life. She never wants to listen to me. I mean, do you understand? I'm not going to let my mum to control me. I mean, you understand? But at the same time, I cannot be defending myself. Because there's nothing to defend. I mean, I'm not defending anything. I mean, it's just have a conversation with her and try to get to better terms. I mean, try to not argue in the situation. And just let them be right. I mean, let them be right the whole time. I mean, you understand? And then just do what you want to do. My mum will tell you, this is what you must eat, and this is what you must do, and this is how much you must fast, and this is what you do after fasting, and this is what food you eat after fasting, and then after 2 hours of eating, then you have to do this and this and this, and you have to get me this and this and this and this, and you have to get me all of this stuff, and you have to do all of this stuff for me. Alright, Mum. I mean, you understand? I mean, she asks too much of me. I mean, she's asking too much of me. I mean, you understand? And when you tell her, she's like, alright, I won't ask of you anything anymore. I mean, you understand? I mean, do you want people to ask of you anything? I promise you no. I don't want people asking me of anything. I mean, you understand? I mean, do I want people to ask of me something? I promise you no. I promise you Jesus Christ doesn't ask anything of you. I mean, you understand? Because it doesn't make them happy. I mean, you understand? I promise you, it doesn't make you happy to oblige by other people and what they want out of you. I mean, you understand? Because they only want more after that. Oh, I'll give your dad $50 because you want poker. I mean, give him this, give him that, give him this. And then she says it's because of her that I gave $100 to my dad. Because if it was without her, that I'd never give my dad $100. But you must understand, I always give my dad as much as I can. And I'm trying to do better for myself, but life is going its own way. And I'm trying to develop myself. I feel down. I mean, why do I feel down? I feel down because I've been breaking apart my health. I feel like shit. But right now I'm feeling my way through life. I'm trying to do better for myself. I'm trying to do something to succeed. And it's like it's never enough. It's like that, it's never enough for me. But it's all enough for me anyway. I'm trying my best to support myself. To do better for myself. I'm trying to at least find a better way for myself to do better. I see how it is with life. I have to try to control myself. And I can start now. And I can overcome it with this moment. And I have to learn to appreciate myself. I was trying to make music earlier, but it wasn't working out for me. I mean, my mum, get me this, get me that, get me this, get me that, get yourself this and get yourself that. Get yourself this, like, there's no stop to her. I mean, she just wants you to keep getting your stuff. Like it's gonna make her happy or something. And she wants it her way only. But my mum is going to pay for the ticket to come to Germany. I'm going to be able to see her. I have nothing against her, but she asks too much of me. I mean, she's asking too much of me. And then if I tell her you're asking too much of me, she's going to say, don't worry about anything anymore. Just come. I mean, she'll just say, just come. I mean, don't worry about that. Don't worry about this. You understand? And I just have to vent out. I just have to talk. I mean, what does Jesus Christ do in this situation? I mean, he just goes and gets her what she wants. You understand? You have to learn. You have to do a better way of life. You understand? I can do anything I want. So anyway, so since I'm actually performing now, I understand something. I see that DJ deck. I see as soon as I got it, I see how much I can do with it now. I see what I can do with DJ deck now. I see everybody's gone their own ways. I see everybody's living their own life. I feel unhappy. I feel unhappy. But am I really unhappy? Apparently, nah. I'm not unhappy. I just have to learn some things. I just have to walk Jesus Christ, because when I walk Jesus Christ, I promise you I'm happier. I'm happier when I walk Jesus Christ. But I fall into temptation, and I fall into temptation to eat something, or I mean, you understand? I waste money. I never waste money anymore. I never want to fall into temptation. But the thing is that it's going to happen. And I have to do something about it. I have to live in the moment. I have to live moment to moment. I have to be here and now. I have to live now. I understand that my mum wants too much of me. I mean, she wants me to walk every day. I mean, do you understand? I mean, she wants me to walk every day. She wants me to do things around the house. I mean, she wants control over me. She wants it her way. And if it's never her way, then it's the hard way. I mean, you understand? And it's not fair. I see my dad sets a bad example for me. So he smokes, and he tells me to do what I want. But that's how I want my dad to be. I want him to be in a way that he tells me to do whatever I want. You understand? But my mum's not like that. See, my mum wants me to do what she wants. You understand? I mean, if you want to turn off the air conditioner, turn it off yourself. I mean, why are you asking me to turn off the air conditioner for? I mean, turn it off yourself. I mean, you understand? I see, it's like you have to do things for people. You don't have to do anything for people, mate. I mean, you have to do it yourself. I mean, why are you asking me to do anything for you? I mean, go and do it yourself. I never ask you to make food for me. You just make it. I mean, why are you making food for me? I never did ask you. I never did ask you to make me food. I mean, you understand? My dad makes me food out of the blue. He just makes this fucking whole plate of food. I mean, you understand? I mean, he just makes fucking lasagna and fucking burek. He makes burek. He makes krompir, which is potatoes. I never fucking ask him to make me food, and he just fucking makes it. I mean, you understand? I promise you, now you can fucking make as much food as you want. I won't eat your food. I won't eat his food anymore. And then it's like fucking, like I'm wasting his money. I mean, you understand? I have food. I have food and drink. I have whatever I want out of life. I have whatever I need in my life. I have Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ asks nothing of me. I mean, Jesus Christ is asking nothing of me. But as soon as you ask of somebody else, I promise you they disappoint you. Because it's never on your time when you ask about what you want, it's about them and what they want. I mean, you see, my mom only wants to do what she wants you to do, and not because of you. I mean, she wants you to do what she wants you to do. And if you don't do what she wants you to do, then she gets angry. You understand? I call her every single day. And every single day it's like, go for a walk, Danny. I mean, eat this, Danny. I mean, eat this, Danny. I mean, do this, Danny. I mean, do this and do this and do this. I don't feel like doing what you don't want me to do. I don't feel like doing what you want me to do. I don't feel like doing what you guys are doing in life. I want to do what I want to do. I mean, you understand? I mean, you can share knowledge with me, but you don't have to tell me what to do. I mean, you understand? I don't need to take your advice at all. I mean, if I feel like going for a walk, I'll go for a walk. I mean, don't fucking force me every fucking day to go for a walk if I don't fucking feel like it. I mean, if I don't feel like going for a walk, I mean, why the fuck are you forcing people to go for a walk for? And that's my mum. Always forcing. What the fuck you forcing for? I mean, why the fuck you get angry in the first place? If somebody doesn't do what you want them to do, why the fuck you get angry? I mean, you understand? So all I'm trying to do is occupy the conversation. Yes, Mum. Yes, Mama. You're right, Mum. You're right about everything, Mum. Yes, alright. Yes, you're right. You're right about that. I mean, you understand? I'm looking out for you, Daddy. I'm looking out for you. I'm just telling you what's good for you. But let me tell you what's good for you in life. Don't teach me what to do. Don't teach me what to do. I know about life. Yeah, right. Yeah, you know about life. I mean, why are you teaching me what to do in life? I mean, go do it yourself. I mean, you want to go for a walk? Go for a walk. I don't have to go for a walk if I don't feel like it. If I felt like going for a walk, I would have gone for a walk. And that's it. Get me this, Danny. Get me that. Get me this. Get me that. Get me this and get me that. Drive 2 hours to get me this. Yes. Get you a whole fucking bunch of stuff. I'll get you everything. I'll get you everything that you want me to get you. I mean, you understand? I mean, why don't you let me just be in life? I mean, they're not making me unhappy. It's just how annoying. I mean, if I want to get you something, I'll get you something. I mean, why do you force me to get you stuff? So it's going to be a new life between me and my mum. I mean, it's going to be a fight, I promise you. I'm going to try not to fight. But as soon as you don't do what she wants you to do, I promise you, as soon as I say you only want me to do what you want me to do, I promise you she gets angry right away. No, Danny, I'm just giving you advice. Alright. I never did ask for your advice. I never did ask for your advice. I mean, you understand? I mean, sometimes just give me silence in life. I mean, give me peace and quiet. I mean, Jesus Christ asks nothing of me. I mean, Jesus Christ lets me be. And that's how you have to let people be. Just like Jesus Christ lets you be, you have to learn to let people be. Stop asking other people to get you something. I mean, you understand? I mean, my mum wants me my mum wants me to get 100 stuff for her. I mean, all of this stuff she wants me to get her. I mean, you understand? Just order it online. I mean, just get it online and that's it. I mean, why are you getting me to get it for you? I mean, don't you love me, Danny? I do love you. But why are you forcing me to get you stuff? I mean, why are you always forcing me to get you stuff? I mean, you understand? I mean, as soon as she says, get me stuff, get me this, get me that, I have to get it now. I mean, you understand? Because if you say no to her, she gets angry. You never get me anything, Danny. I mean, if I need to get you something, I'll get you something. I mean, you understand? I mean, how selfish can you be, Danny? I'm trying to get you a ticket for Germany, and you don't want to get Mum a Vegemite? I'll get you whatever you want. I'll get you everything in life. I'll get you everything you want. I mean, you understand? I mean, that's the way it is. I mean, that's the way it is. I mean, Jesus Christ lets me be. I mean, He lets me just do what I want to do. I mean, if I want to die early, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, if I want to follow Jesus Christ, I'll follow Jesus Christ. I mean, if I don't want to follow Jesus Christ, I don't have to. I mean, nobody's forcing me to do anything in life. I mean, you understand? But my mom forces me to do stuff. And she forces me. I mean, why the fuck you forcing me for? I mean, stop forcing me to do stuff. I mean, you understand? I'm grateful that I have a mum. But she fucking forces me to do stuff. I mean, go and do it yourself. I mean, you want to go for a walk, go for a walk. You're very stubborn, Danny, my mum says. I get her Ugg boots and she calls me very stubborn. Yeah. You're like your father, Danny. I don't need to hear that. I mean, you understand? I grew up with him. She never wants to learn what I tell her about life. I mean, she knows everything about life already. I mean, life is a book, she says. I mean, life is a book. I mean, yeah, life is everything. Life is everything. I mean, go ahead and force me to do stuff. And force me to do whatever you want me to do. I'll be unhappy about life. I mean, you understand? I'll never be unhappy in life. I'll try to do whatever it takes to succeed. I mean, if I want to go early in this life, if I want to die early in this life, I'm going to choose to do so, and that's it. I mean, you understand? I'm not going to get you cigarettes, Danny, my mum says. I understand, Mum, you never have to get me cigarettes. I never did ask you to get me cigarettes. I mean, do you understand? I'm in a predicament. I have to do better. I never envy my mum. I'm not jealous of anybody. I'm not in misery. But when you force me to do stuff, I mean, that's the worst thing. When you force me to do what I don't want to do. I mean, don't force me to do what I don't want to do. I mean, if I want to go for a walk, I'll go for a walk. I mean, why are you forcing me to go for a walk? I mean, it's healthy, Danny. I mean, it's healthy for you. Well, let's just do what's healthy now in life. Yeah. And let's do what's healthy in life. Yeah. When Jesus Christ never forces me to go for a walk, and why are you forcing me to go for a walk? I don't want to go for a walk. I want to stay home. I want to stay home. I have nowhere to go. I want to stay home. And that's where I want to be. I want to be at home. And that's it. If I want to go poker, I'll play poker. Or if I want to go somewhere, I'll play whatever I want to play. I'll do whatever I want to do in life. I mean, you understand? Just make sure you're never bored. I mean, make sure you always have something to do. I say, Mom, start a YouTube channel. I mean, you know everything already. No, Danny. No. I mean, why not, Mama? I mean, you're teaching me everything. I mean, go and teach other people everything. People want to hear you, Mama. I mean, people want to hear what you're doing in life. I mean, people want to understand you in life. Understand? You know everything already, so make sure you teach people already. She doesn't want to teach people nothing. She wants to teach me. I mean, she wants to tell me what to do. I mean, go tell other people what to do in life. I can see what to do already. I can see what to do. If I feel like doing it, I'll do it. But when I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. And you understand? I mean, that's the way it is. My dad's sleeping now. I have to be alone. I have peace and quiet. I have peace and quiet at least. I have peace and quiet. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to succeed. I'm trying to do better for myself. I'm piecing the puzzles together. I have to relate everything to Jesus Christ now, because it's the only way forward. I have to do it alone. I have to do it alone. I have to make sure I can do a better job for myself, so I can help myself to succeed. That's the way it is. That's how I understand how to perform. See, other people have girlfriends, so they have more money than me, or they have more girlfriends than me, or they have more sex than me. See, they have more than Jesus Christ, but nah. Or nobody has more than Jesus Christ. I mean, you understand? I mean, Jesus Christ has the most, and since I have Jesus Christ, I have the most I can have every single day. And that's it, man. I have to talk it out. I have to do something to help myself to succeed. I don't feel like doing YouTube. I don't feel like doing YouTube at all. I feel like just sitting down and talking. I feel like sitting down and talking right now, because that's what I feel like doing. I feel like just being myself over here. I'm trying my best to succeed. I'm trying to lift myself. I'm trying to help myself to do better. Anyway, I have to switch off the heater because it's getting hot. And what can I do? And that's the way it is. I have to succeed. I have to follow Jesus Christ, because otherwise my life is damned. And that's the way it is. Anyway, I feel bored. I never want to drink alcohol again. I never want to drink alcohol ever again. I want to do better. I have to experience life more. I'm experiencing more of life than those people in prison. I feel like a coffee. I feel like having coffee and cigarettes. Yeah. I mean, why? It's just the way I feel like it. And you understand? Okay. Ugh. I'm trying my best to succeed in my life. I'm trying to do better for myself. I feel bored. I'm not bored. I have to live this life. I have to be grateful. I have to be grateful in life. And that's the way it is. I have to wash the dishes. I have to wash my dishes. And that's how it is in life. I have to succeed, and that's it. Anyway, let me wash the dishes.